Cue the retro music. Here, even simple zombies are all of a sudden much more difficult to kill. 3 hits from Grant's knife to kill each of them. The worst part, they're not even worth any points. Okay, here we are at the end of the level. Just to show you how fast Grant can run and jump. And also to show you probably one of the more difficult boss battles in the game, the Grim Reaper. You gotta start out high to avoid the first size. And then from there, a simple dose of holy water will take care of them. From there, you gotta deal with the head that appears. But again, bring your holy water and quick kill. Alright. This is the second to last part of the castle. The main highlight here is that more enemies appear. Excuse me. You never know what you're gonna get from these videos. The extra enemies are what makes any of these upper loop things more difficult, and therefore it's worth showing just how you get through. The hunchbacks and the eagles are one thing. These gargoyles combined with the cannons, that's another thing entirely. And for that reason, we bring out Grant and the stopwatch. When that plan failed, we went back to Trevor for some basic action. Alright. Here we wait for the ghost. And almost get killed trying to get to the meat. Turns out that we would have been better off just not going for it. Grant and his stopwatch have a much more important purpose late in the level. And that is to first get past the crow's nest here. Without having to go through the water section. Those fishmen combined with the crows is a dangerous thing. And more importantly, here are your skulls again. Just try to freeze them when they're not going to get in your way. And then if you still have your holy water, nice easy boss for a change. Alright. More skulls on the final level, the clock tower. These aren't so bad, so we're not freezing it as often. So whatever you do, don't get caught in the top of the screen. You jump too high and it's all over. The real problem here is the bats come with such frequency that it's difficult to focus your attention on anything else. It's taking a bit of effort and a few broken floors, but we're getting through. And finally, we get to the last part before Dracula. Make sure that Grant gets his axe together. Okay, bad pun. And he's also the guy that's got the fastest trigger for dealing with baths. And here's Dracula himself. The damage was not necessarily intentional, but the stalling was. We want him to reach his second form when he's on the left side of the screen, not the middle. And this allows us to have the best chance of not getting cornered by this. Unless he turns around before he gets above you. So all Grant has to do is chuck axes at him, and hopefully he's got enough hearts to finish the job. You want to make sure you don't go below 16 hearts, though, because you want to use as many axes as you can, if not all of them, on his final form. Stick with Grant here because he's the most flexible jumper. You gotta stand no more than 4 blocks away from the right side of the screen. Any further and the platforms may pick you up. The biggest thing with this position is it allows you to dodge any of the laser beams however they get fired. It's best not to jump until you're sure where the laser's going. Anyway, this is the end. From here, you've already seen what happens next. I showed you that first. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this run, and we will see you again.